Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rifka's Craft Corner. I don't know who's all here. It doesn't say anybody's here at all, but that's okay. I'm going to just start crocheting. I injured my shoulder. Not sure how, but I did. And long story short, I have to... yeah, that's closed. Okay. So I don't know who all is here. I haven't seen anyone say, "Hi, I'm here." I don't even have Audie here. I have nobody here right now, it seems. Jeff is going to be coming shortly, guys. So, I'm on at 8 o'clock, which is my normal 8 o'clock. That's what I usually do. I found one of my, this one right here, I think, was somebody else's. I have to have Jeff put that away for me. But yeah, guys, I injured myself. I'm not sure why no one's here. I feel completely bare and nobody's here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, for an hour and a half if need be.
In the meantime, have your breakfast there.
Yeah.
Might as well eat.
Yeah. My husband's coming in. Everyone says they love to hear my husband talk. Well, today is his WIP and chat. Well, it's my WIP and chat, but it's his day of doing all the talking. Last week, everyone seemed to really enjoy when my husband talked. So, I have been in extreme pain for a little while. Sorry, noisy. I think I'm definitely up because I know I have it set up for my lives on Wednesdays. Wednesday WIP and chats. But it seems like nobody's here right now. I won't eat until he comes in. That's what I'll do. I learned don't do any eating, maybe a sip here and there, but don't do any eating until he takes over. But you have heard me drink. Drinking is normal. But eating in front of you,
What are you going to do when no one else is there and you haven't had breakfast?
I'll let you do the talking.
I think it's fair.
I don't.
What? But you eat if no one's there.
Oh, I think it's fair, yeah. But I'm talking about I don't think I'm gonna eat until you take over.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm completely alone here. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I did something to my shoulder, guys. Did something to my shoulder. Hi, Janice. How you doing, hon? Jeff will be here to do a lot of talking. He's right now making himself some tea. By the way, did you want to see the output of the beautiful ladybug that I made? Here's what I made. That is the beautiful Oh, I know. He is very funny, and he will definitely be part of my WIP and chats, and he will be part of my resin pours, especially during my resin pours. When I'm doing my resin pours, it's there. Well, I do make trays. I have made, I actually make also, if I can show you a jewelry box, would you like to see that? Well, it's not a jewelry box, but it'll work great for holding drills and stuff in. Here's a cute little butterfly one. I'm not done with it because I have to put something up on top. It looks completely bare, wouldn't you agree? But, boom. That's a butterfly. And on trays, I don't make those unique type of trays, but I can make like coaster trays. I can make those for you, and I can make customs. But what do you think? Do you like the butterfly? I think it turned out really pretty. So, up to you. Jeff is coming, I promise. Have you ever did a pull in your shoulder? Like you pulled your shoulder and you kind of over pardon me, overextended your shoulder. That's what happened to me, and I'm in so much pain. Sure, you can join my live. I'll have to send you the link. I'll have to send you the link, and then there's Jeff.
Yes, I'm here.
He's right here. He's going to take over.
Yes,
or are you talking about join my live when I'm doing resin pouring? Which one? Okay, we have to invite. We have to invite Janice.
Okay.
So send her the StreamYard and then take it off. Okay, all you do is you click on the top. Here, hold a second. Let me go out in the front. In the front, and you take over after. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set everything up. If you have Facebook, I can send you the link to join me. Okay? Just give me a minute. I didn't expect to have a new guest, but it'll be awesome.
Okay, so you're going to be able to do that? While I sit here and talk?
Oh yeah, you can talk. You can talk.
No, but as in you're going to be able to do all that stuff?
No, I'll need you to help me.
Okay, we are taking a short break.
We are here. He's going to put the laptop on my thing. Okay, you don't have me on Facebook? Add me. Well, not me. Add Jeffrey. It's Jeffrey Goldthorpe. So add Jeffrey, and I will
spell the name for him.
Jefffery Goldthorpe, Goldthorpe. And I will add you. Just give me a moment. I will be in the living room for just a second so I can send you the link to the StreamYard. So
Get in there and I'll set you up and I'll come back here and talk until you call out to me.
yeah. So it will. We have to do it this way because we're not in the living room. This is my craft room in here, and I have the living room right next door. So give me a moment. Okay, here we go, honey. It won't take long, guys. I promise. Like less than 2 minutes. Not too long at all. Oh my god. Oh my god.
just waiting for the friend request to come through. Well, this is something unique, adding a guest live. Completely unexpected. But this is our show. We can do whatever we want, right? People can either watch the shenanigans as we try to figure out how to get everything done in 2 different locations, and then they can laugh about it afterwards. Hopefully, if we get enough mistakes and do enough things wrong, the whole thing will go viral and we'll have a heap of people. Hold on, I believe my wife is calling me. Now, can we shut this door completely?
Yeah.
Keep that air conditioning?
Yeah. Yeah. I will move this over, and he's gonna do most of the thing. Okay, you should be able to get on now. We sent you the link.
Oh, you're going to sit that side? I'll try sitting this side?
Yeah, because you.
I won't be able to see what they're doing. I can't read from here. But I
Here
can talk.
she is.
I can talk. But I won't be able to respond to comments. You'll have to tell me about comments.
Sure, I'll do the comment thing. Ow.
We do have a guest coming in any second. As soon as we can get the final little bit of technology to do.
Hi, Robert.
Okay, who do we get? Janine, was it?
Janice.
Yeah,
Janice.
I'm here.
Janice. How you going, Janice?
Good.
I can't hear her, but that's okay. You tell me what she said.
Now, are you enjoying being a guest?
Yes.
It's okay, Deborah.
Now, is this your first time being a guest on anybody's?
No, I was on Nick and Tina's coloring.
Okay.
Yeah, but that didn't work out too well because there was a lot of problems with my Wi-Fi at that time. I had just come back from Florida at that time.
Okay. What was it like in Florida?
Really hot, and it was when COVID just started, and I was stuck down there for 3 freaking months.
Wow, that's a long time to be stuck anywhere, even Florida. Mind you, Florida's not a bad place to be stuck, so I've heard. I've never actually been to Florida.
Hi, Robert.
I see. Despite
Hi,
the fact
Deborah.
that I have a wife from the USA, I've never actually visited. She
Oh,
came
you
here.
should really come down here. It's nice down here in the summertime, but the fall is even beautiful because you can go
Which state are you in?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
I've been there.
Yeah, my wife's been to, I think, every state in the USA except for, what, 3?
Vermont.
Yeah, Vermont she hasn't been to.
I haven't been there either. Haven't been there
And
either.
Maine. And Hawaii, yes.
And Alaska.
And Alaska. There you go. Those are the 5 that she hasn't visited. And that's all right. We've got a lot less states and territories over here, but they're a lot bigger.
Where are you
and
from,
I've visited.
Jeff?
I am from Australia and I'm still here. So
Nice.
the,
Deborah.
the only country I've been to outside of Australia was Thailand.
He
And
wants to take me there.
and the reason why I know about Thailand is many years ago I was a volunteer teacher trying to teach people who were in Australia how to learn English. I did that for about a year.
Wow.
And a lot of people in my class were from Thailand. And about 5 of them invited me over. They said, I should come at this time. I said, when's the best time to come? And I learned that there's only 2 seasons in Thailand. It's hot and dry or hot and wet, basically. So you get a choice. So I went during the hot and dry season. Managed to avoid the wet. It was good fun. I enjoyed myself over in Thailand quite a bit. I went over there for I went twice, and each time I went for about 10 days. The first time, as I said, I went on holidays. I visited those. I didn't get to visit everybody. I visited 4 of the 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second time, now here's a strange thing. I went over for a wedding. Okay, one of my students, one of the ladies, got married to a Thai gentleman over there. But the funny thing is that they grew up near each other when they were children, and then they both went completely different directions. Her family sent her to Australia to study, and his family sent him to the United States to study and to start a business apprenticeship.
That's crazy.
And then they both took holidays after their studies, and they met up again in Melbourne. Absolutely amazing.
Australia. What's that, Mama?
Melbourne, Australia, and they hadn't seen each other for at least 5 years.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I got invited to that wedding. I went over. It was interesting in a lot of ways because they had a Buddhist engagement.
I never heard of that, and I've heard a lot of different things.
Well, it was a Buddha. They did. Sorry, it was a Buddhist wedding, shall we say? And then a week later, they did a Christian. I'm not sure what to call it. Like how you go to a wedding and then after the wedding, everyone goes and has cake and dancing and stuff.
Oh,
yeah. Well, they did that a week later. They did the Buddhist wedding. They went on honeymoon for a week. And then they came back and invited all their guests to get together and chat and everything. So I was at both of those events. It was very interesting to see.
They had a reception. That's the word I was looking for.
That's the word, yes. Couldn't figure it out myself.
I was like, oh my God.
The word reception.
Brain worked for a minute.
Yeah, so that's because he's Buddhist and she's Christian. And as you might imagine, there's a lot more Buddhists in Thailand than there are Christians, but that's what she was. So, and that's what he was. And I've got to say, it was one of the more spectacular and prettier ceremonies I've been to. To be perfectly honest, during a Buddhist wedding ceremony, you come along and you bless the bride and groom by pouring a small amount of water over their hands. Just drip it onto them. I don't know exactly what I was doing, but since I was one of the guests, that's what I did.
That's crazy. I'm actually painting while we're talking.
Just here? No. So, now people commenting on this? I can't. For those who are commenting, I personally cannot see the laptop that you are writing on from here. I can.
Yeah, it's Deborah. She's putting down Rivka's Patreon, her coffee, and all that stuff.
She's asking about. She's telling us about the comments there. Yeah. So Rivka can actually see the computer. She can see the computer. I can see it, but the writing's too small from this distance for me
Yes,
to read
Robert, I do have a disability.
I don't see any comments except for Deborah.
Yeah.
No, Robert just
Yeah,
said something rude.
Robert did say something apparently, Jay, if you want to read that.
What did he say?
Well, have a look.
Janice,
can
do you
scroll
have
up.
a disability?
Yeah, I do. I have autism, Williams syndrome.
Yeah, she answered that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, sure.
So, do you want to see some more beautiful resin pieces?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. You've been answered in the affirmative. You were called a ma'am and everything.
I
I'm going to show you some things that are not specific.
I didn't know you were a ma'am.
I said ma'am, not man.
M-A-M. No. See, this is the thing. It's a term that's not used widely in Australia.
What is she saying?
She's enjoying it. She's going, oh my god.
I love unicorns and I like that glitter color.
Yeah, she's saying she absolutely loves unicorns.
I'll show you another unicorn.
Oh, you're getting another unicorn since you've stated that you love unicorns. This one's done. This is what the bowl looks like at the end. So there you go.
Unicorn.
Yeah, no words there from it, just a reaction. But definitely, yeah, unicorns
Rivka, you got my attention, girl, when it comes to unicorns. Look at the blue gems inside. Woo.
She's enjoying the blue eyelash.
Eyes that has crystal in it.
Oh my god, the eyes have crystals in it.
Yeah. Happy with the crystals there. Crystals have the seal of approval. Okay.
You can turn that into a cover reminder. I love starfish.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite color, Janice?
Depends. I like red and blue and purple, but if it comes to like anything else, pastel colors are my favorite.
Okay, so red, blues, purples, but definitely in pastel if you can get them.
Shell, yes.
This one reminds me of the Nautilus.
That's the small sea creature, not the large ocean-going nuclear submarine.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of. I like pink, but like that glittery pink is different.
That's her favorite kind of shell there.
This one?
Yeah, the little pink one that you just showed.
That's a scallop? No, not a scallop. That's a
cowrie? Is it a cowrie? No, cowries are different again,
clamshell?
aren't they? Clamshell, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe clamshell.
That's like
little nautilus again.
And right here.
It's got quite a few of these.
Right here is a scallop.
That's so cute.
Welcome to the crochet show.
I love it. I also crochet too, so. I diamond paint and crochet a color. I used to sew beaded bracelets for autism awareness and for Williams syndrome. But I stopped making bracelets because I got into diamond painting and never stopped.
That's all right if you don't do this. As I said,
That's cute.
well, when we started out and there were no guests, the audience, the other one.
And then there's a small one and a bigger one.
That's cute.
Here we go. Here's a couple of final two shells. Yeah, they'll probably become part of an ocean diorama.
Yeah, an ocean diorama. And I made this right here, which is awesome.
And this is the container that they've been sitting in. Or it will be any second now, as soon as she gets finished with something that she wants to do. It's not perfect, and so she's actually currently trimming it with a pair of scissors off camera so that nobody will know that it was doctored. There you go.
So cute. Many a little.
Okay.
I can make this into like a dolphin. I can use a wolf. different things.
Yeah, so that's effectively a tray now, but then you can put, as you said, you can put other things in it and then dome
Robert
it.
says that there's an echo on Rivka's side. Do we have it up on face? Can you check in?
I will go check and just
check in the living room.
Now,
and
shall
take
I-
off YouTube? Like literally.
just take it off completely, not just turn down the sound.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or
Riv.
turn down the sound like it's
Cancel the
complete.
sound.
Yeah.
Will you be my best friend?
So what did you think so far, Janice?
I love it. Will you be my best friend? Yeah, best
Yeah.
friend. Yes, best friends.
Yeah, I'll be your best friend.
Heck yeah.
And that is that beautiful phone stand that I made.
Oh my god, I need a phone stand so I can do Instagram lives, Facebook lives, TikTok videos. Oh. And it's funny because my grandma, before, when she was alive, she died July 1st. My nickname was Ladybug.
Well, I can make like I said, it depends on what people like, but I'm gonna ask my husband to get something. Is there an echo now, Robert? Because Jeff just turned it down. If there is an echo, I'll tell him to completely take off the StreamYard and also the other one on my computer in the living room.
Oh, me and Robert have the same thing. I have Williams syndrome. He has Williams syndrome. That's crazy.
Or you could just literally turn my computer on sleep and it won't be up.
Nope. Echo. Robert said.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I'm getting my husband to literally put my computer on sleep in the living room. And I normally don't show my resin pieces until I'm doing like my resin pours, which is on my Fridays, your guys' is Thursdays. And here's a cute little, this is from another pour. Here's another thing I poured and that I made.
Turtle.
Yep.
You know,
I have like,
can
they're
turn,
my famous things I do.
you can turn your smaller ones into cover reminders.
Yeah, I usually do. I usually make them into cover minders.
Too bad I don't have the money right now to buy from your shop, girlies. What?
The only shop I have is on Instagram.
Yeah, but trying to save my money right now.
Is there an echo now? Because Jeff just shut the computer off in the living room.
Butterfly.
But this is the butterfly I was telling you about. This is one of my things I make.
I love it. Oh,
And
thanks.
that has compartments to it.
Love. Guess what next week is, Rev?
What?
My birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, 20?
Yeah, I'll the thing is, I don't normally wish people a happy birthday. I usually say many blessings and I hope your day is blessed.
Thank you. It's alright.
Is there?
She's in a better
Where?
place.
I didn't. Oh. I had to be extremely careful with my back, or my upper back, because I strained it when I was actually trying to type my password in yesterday, where my husband had me this way, and I went like this, and I strained my upper back in my shoulder.
I've
And I'm
done
like,
that before. It hurts.
It does hurt, and I don't like it. But I'll be fine. Do you want to see some of the things I made for JB Cons?
What are JB Cons?
That's a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I promised, I actually promised Helen I would show it to her, and I couldn't show it to her at the time. Han, JB Con stuff is over back there. You can see them. Thank you.
And I was on a friend with on TikTok yesterday, and she has like all the different resin molds for like the princesses, the villains, like because she does nail stuff, so she can make mini like stuff for
Yeah.
nails, and she has like all Disney molds. And I
Oh,
told her,
that's kind of
like,
cool.
I was like, if
Honey,
you
in the
don't
back.
use them to make your press-on
All
nails,
that. Yeah,
give them
just
to
put it
me because
on.
I'll do resin.
It's in the back. In there. In the back.
Okay.
Oh, Deborah, I hope your day is blessed and you have a good day on Reddit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one of the things I made from a mold, and that's
Oh
it.
my god.
I'm not putting it together because I'm supposed to send it to JB Cons, but that's one of them. Here's one I literally handmade.
What did your friend make?
She's making me something in place of it. Trust me.
What
She
did she
hasn't.
make though?
She makes a lot of different things.
Nice. My aunt has her own shop too.
I don't, like I said, I have an Instagram shop because I don't believe in Etsy anymore. Etsy, you want to hear what's going on with Etsy to explain
Yes,
it?
I totally do because a lot of my friends sell their resin and trays and all that on Etsy.
And Etsy tries to steal it,
I guess I was gonna start my own
steals
Etsy
half
shop.
of their profit or something. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard that too.
yeah. That's why I made the Instagram shop. It's Rivka's Craft Corner Shop. Easy to see.
Think I have you on Instagram.
Yeah. Is there one more? I thought there. Did you bring the shell? Really?
You want me to find something else?
There should be a shell in the very back. I'm pretty sure it's back there.
Only problem if I was to ever do resin, I would have to do it somewhere safe because I have asthma. So I'm like, how could
Oh, it fell on the floor. I hope it didn't get ruined.
Did it break, Jeff?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Didn't break. It's a pink shell. Oh, I love this man. I do. Hold a second. Let me put this over here. Put this down there.
I shall.
And get me that thing right there. But I thought that my shell was over there. Because I need, I'm going to have to send that later on. That thing right there. Here's a Australian.
Nice. I love the sparkles.
This is actually, it reminds you of an agate.
Yeah.
It reminds you of an agate. And this is actually how Australia looks. It's hot it's kind of cool on the outside, and it's hot in the middle.
It's hot here all the damn time unless it's winter.
Much like the average Australian man and woman.
Uh-huh.
Cool on the outside and hot in the middle.
Oh, boy. You made it sound really bad, dear Hurt.
With just reflections of our country, what could be wrong with that?
Just put it down here, on there. It's fine. Show her the one with the unicorn.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, and that one is actually on my Etsy, not my Etsy, but my Instagram shop.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And it opens and you can put your drills in it. And it has like magnets right here to hold them together.
You can use that as like a trash bin too.
Yeah, like a trash drill or something. And if you want, I can also put a magnet down here so it does not slide.
That's pretty.
I work with a lot of different things.
Audie! Hello, Audie.
Hi, Audie. How you doing, hon? Jeff will be on. he was talking for a little bit, and then I started showing off my resin pieces first.
Oh, Mindy is live talking about a book discussion. I don't know if you got a notification.
Hi, Koala Crafts. How are you doing, hon?
Hi,
And
Koala.
she and I are in a collab, and you can win a prize at the end of the collab.
What kind of collab? What company and what artist are you guys doing?
TSA, Treasure Studios Art.
Oh, the only TSA I have is my dragon, and I was having a lot of problems with it, so I stopped it.
No, I'm saying you can win win something from it.
Oh, how?
At the very end of the collab, you can win a beautiful diamond painting.
Okay.
It depends on how many answers the question. Well, not question, but comments. People need a comment to win,
Mhm.
and only one person wins. By the way, not everybody.
Okay.
And the comment will be picked. Yeah, run.
Random numbers generator.
I think maybe a wheel.
Just a coin roll.
But Jeff is coming back, and I'm gonna go look for that beautiful shell. Here, there you go, honey. Ow.
Ow.
Hey, Jeff.
And we're back.
Yay.
I've temporarily taken over. There's been a coup.
Oh, show her this.
Jeff is in charge of the
Show her
program.
this.
Oh, we're going to do show and tell again.
Over there.
Well, nearly lost it. Okay, this is the base, which doesn't look terribly interesting, but we're gonna put the top with it. Okay, that's the top to it. Right, much shinier. There you go, sideways.
Rev, you're talented.
Okay, so that's I like that little piece. It's got quite a bit of room in it. She spent quite a bit of time on it, and then went around and decorated it with these little crystal pieces. The actual mold is quite plain, but she poured it in different stages, different colors, got it all mixed up. It's great.
Mhm.
So I can hear somebody laughing in the background of your channel.
Oh yeah, my father is making dinner for my mom and him. I can't tell what they're making.
What?
I was just commenting on the fact that I can hear laughter in the background on her side of things.
Show her that.
Okay. We have another little. This is a coaster, which are like an ink drop style. Okay.
I love that.
It's just a very simple little ink drop put in it while it's drying.
And there's the shell I was telling you about.
Rev, bestie.
She said, "Riv, bestie."
Yeah. So that helps you know exactly what I know.
It sounds like you're going to talk for a while. Can you be heard? I wonder. You probably
Am
can.
I loud enough for everyone to hear?
Thumbs up,
I
please.
can hear you, Rev. I can hear
Yep.
you.
Yeah, she can hear you. So it's good.
Okay, so that gives you an idea. This was all for JB Cons, and you can tell her name was on it. And I actually.
It's warm in here.
Did you see this right here? I made this.
I'm going to pass this back to you while I get rid of this jumper.
So
It's so cute, Rev. I don't know.
And if you look at it, it looks like paws. It actually looks like paws.
Yeah, it does. It's so adorable.
Yeah. I looked at it and I'm like, how do I make this look better? Well, I had all these little hearts and like, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but this is what I do with my beautiful, you know, when you get like hearts and all these stars and stuff like this in your specials.
Yes.
This is what I do.
I love special journal canvases.
And this is what I do. I actually decorate my resin pieces. You remember the sequins I got from Happy Hippo Funds?
Yes. Oh my god, the sequins.
There's the sequins. Gives you an idea. And sequins right here.
Love it.
I think she'll love it. I hope she does. It took me a long time to make that sucker. Sorry, that little thing.
What is that
And
supposed to be, a boat when it's done?
what?
That.
Which one?
The one you're holding. I wonder what it's gonna look like.
I'll show you shortly. Just give me a moment to put it in.
Yeah, they're talking about.
It's coasters.
Oh, that's so cool.
Here.
Okay. Okay. That's almost like the one that I saw on Miss Crocheting Coffee's channel one time. What she did,
I personally made this.
watch
And
it
it has
out.
dolphins on it. You see, our theme was exactly ocean,
Mm.
or sea. And here's a close up of it. Like right there is like, if you see right over there, there should be like a little shell on it.
Yeah, I see it. I see all the cute stuffs.
And there's the dolphins.
See, if I was gonna do resin, I would do like the little teddy bears or little shells and stuff, so I can just make.
Oh, I have
many covers.
I don't have teddy bears per se. I do have frogs. I do have Jeff, pull one of my famous ones out for her to see, which is no. My famous one is my koalas.
Yeah, because Australia.
Right over there on the thing. Yep. Doesn't matter.
My boyfriend hates how I have a diamond painting addiction. Koala bear! That's so cute.
Yeah, that's my koalas. Now Jeff will take over after I show you one more thing so you can see. This is what I do. I love making things. And yeah. I've even made something like this.
Oh my god.
And
oh my goddess. Okay, I'm hooked. I'm hooked on resin stuff. I need to go to the craft store and buy resin stuff. You got me.
Yeah, I've worked very hard on it, and get me the one with the cute little raindrop crown. I call it the raindrop crayon because if you look at it, it looks like raindrops, or it looks like a water splash crown.
That's so cute. The inside's gold.
I made the gold part, and I did the blue up there, and then this has some gold up here, and then blue up there.
You should see if you can get a resin mold for a crown.
I'll look into it. I'm also planning on getting a kitty mold later. I don't have one. Well, I do have kitty molds, but I mean a 3D kitty mold.
3D.
Yeah. Okay, here's Jeff. He's taking over because he's supposed to be part of the WIP and chat. And we don't have what you call a dual
mic thing. Yeah.
Mic, dual headset. So he has to take over if I'm not on. So if I can't hear you, he will relay anything you have questions about or anything like that.
Yeah. I may actually go eat dinner. So.
Oh, you'll go eat dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was great having you here, Janice.
No problem. Anytime. I'm always around.
Okay, and you have a blessed dinner and enjoy your meal.
I will. Thank you so much for letting me join you guys. Bye, guys.
Sorry, guys, about that. Am I here now? Am I here? Please tell me yes or no. Our computer's a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean. Thank you, Janice, for being here. Hope she has a wonderful meal. By the way, guys, I did get a square done. I think this will please Deborah, because Deborah wanted to know if I actually worked on the whole square. See? That square's done! Yay! Okay, cool. So we're going to go on and talk about crochet. I'm sorry, I was trying to show off some of my artwork. It's a habit of mine. I need to show off my artwork.
What are you doing?
In there. I'm looking.
Third drawer, fifth drawer.
First drawer, I think.
Not the 115th drawer? No? Okay.
I think it's the first drawer. I'm not sure.
You're not sure what you're after. You look in the first drawer and you don't know what you want.
I'm looking.
I'll know it when I see it.
I'm looking for something, and it's driving me nuts.
I'm pretty sure I have $1 million lying around here somewhere. So if you find it, it's mine.
By the way, this has been working out nice. I only thing I miss is that. And by the way, Audie, you're going to be a little bit shocked. I have some interesting news to tell you. Unless Deborah wants to say, I am now 3 placing. I am now 3 placing.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Do you know if I can help you find it?
I don't know if it's in here.
I don't know either. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it's interesting. I just wanted to kind of cover this up. That's what I'm after.
So
I'm looking for
paper.
Not any piece of paper. So I'm going to have Jeff keep you entertained, and I'm going to go get something.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, ow, ow.
Okay.
Ow, ow, ow. It hurts.
I have the mic.
Go keep you entertained.
I have lots of things actually. But right now I have the mic. I'm going to shuffle over closer to the little laptop over here so I can actually see what's going on. So she needs to get something to cover up this area. And why she's so excited about this area here is the fact that she spent much less time on it than she usually does because she learned how to place down 3 little beads at a time. It's got her all excited. It is completely done. Some of these would have had to been done in single placing beads, but, you know, I'd be excited. I'd be excited if I could do it at all, which I can, just like one at a time. So far, of all these things, you've not seen one little bit of crochet being done this morning.
Explain why.
And you're not going to see crochet being done now because I can't crochet. Not one bit. Not one section. I wouldn't even know how to tie a knot onto the crochet hook, to be perfectly honest. Right now, my lovely wife is looking for something, and I'm going to gather she's just going to go on looking for it for some time. So if she's still looking for it by the time the show comes to a finish, I'll just say goodbye at that stage and hang up. But It's probably not the case now. She's in considerable amount of pain, actually. I'm not, as she said, she thinks she twisted in her back rather than twisting in her chair when she went to do something there the other day, and it's been giving her absolute jip ever since. If anyone knows what jip is, please type it in the comments and let me know. It's a word I've been using, and I'm pretty sure it can be figured out what it is from the context. But I've never actually seen it written down. Yeah. Lots of things are amazing. So it is amazing. There's a lot of things actually that people find that they just plain enjoy. For me, example, one of the first things I can remember. Now, I grew up in a small country town, more than 200 kilometers from the ocean. Now, for the people in the USA, that's less distance, actually. I mean, it's the same distance, but it sounds less. 200 kilometers from the ocean is about, I think, 120 miles, I think. 120 miles from the ocean. So I did not remember getting to see the ocean until I was 8 years old. And one of the amazing things about it, I still to this day remember it, is that I was getting all excited about it because they were all talking about we're going to go swimming at the ocean. And you couldn't get an impression of what the ocean really was by someone describing it to you.
I want my chair back.
And the funny thing is, the first thing I remember is that long before I could see it, I could smell it. I could smell like that salt water smell. And we were coming over a series of low hills, and they were just getting lower and lower, of course, as we got closer and closer to the coast. And then come over the final hill, and I'm pretty sure my father chose it this way because he could have come in other directions, come like around a building, but we come down over this hill.
Okay, now I can do.
And then I saw the ocean for the first time. It was just blue in every direction, and it was moving. And to this day, I can't describe it properly the way I felt about seeing that. Absolutely amazing. Now, of course, the unfortunate thing was later on that same year, they released the movie Jaws. And I decided that the ocean wasn't quite as fun anymore. So, I blame Hollywood. Hollywood is to blame for a lot of things, trust me. So there you go. I was reminiscing.
Yeah, I know you were.
Very happily about, a section of my childhood. Back then, my little brother was like only 2.
I know.
So he's considerably older than 2 now, shall we say?
Oh yeah.
You could tell them the story about girls.
Well, I could, but
Okay.
no, I mean they've heard it. They know. Besides, they can't have him now anyway. He's got a girlfriend.
Yeah, he calls her his partner, but
Well, a lot of people do that, dear.
yeah,
Yeah, they use the word partner.
because they're living with the people.
Mm-hmm. So,
That in Hebrew is considered a marriage.
well, it is. Yes, it was definitely unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. Like I said, when you're 8 years old, now I can't figure out, again, this is one of those things, I mean, these days I think Jaws would be rated PG, right? Do not let small impressionable children watch giant sharks rise up out of the water and bite things. Terrifies them. Very immersive creatures, young children. Very, very, all senses are all on, high. How many of you, these days, when you say come over a hill and see the ocean ahead of you, register the fact that you've actually been probably smelling it for some time and then hearing it for some time before you actually see it? We kind of don't, which is kind of sad. But little children, especially, it's like, ooh, everything is new. Everything. This is amazing. And a really vast improvement on that gurgly watering sort of thump thump sound I've been hearing for the last 9 months. Know what I mean? They just still lie on their back and, watch the paint dry, and it's absolutely fascinating. And of course, then there are all the, the parents stand around and everything their child does is fascinating.
So I'm doing a double crochet.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know that I'm making the fans.
Yep, we're doing a double crochet with fans.
Oh, that did not sound right.
You said it. I'm
It
just
did not sound right what you just said.
doing double crochet with fans. It is fan pattern, isn't it?
It's a fan pattern. Don't you dare say with fans. Oh my word.
You've got fans.
Ow.
These are your fans.
Ow, Murgles.
Or our fans, anyway.
Murgles, it hurts.
That's not good.
I'll be fine.
Well, apparently she's gone looking for something again. Either that or she needs to rest her arm just temporarily. So I heard the sliding door to the living room close again, so that means that she's back. Be sitting down again soon.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You find something? Oh, here we go. Another little display. Back to displays. Okay, I think this is actually, you could back it with some kind of portrait. I think if you really wanted to, you could put a blank thing behind that, tack it to it, and then you could put two little portraits in either side.
So this is the thing right here.
Okay. I reckon it would look spectacular in silver. So that's the mold it came out of.
This is the mold.
And we're kind of wondering exactly what it was. I think the gold has actually made it harder to pick out the detail just at the moment.
Well, I could learn how to airbrush and put something on top of it, I guess.
I mean, gold is nice for it.
Yeah.
And I think you want it's a nice frame to highlight portraits. That's what I think it's for.
Airbrush right in this area, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I'm thinking of putting like
Airbrushing is certainly a possibility.
I'm thinking of putting like an ocean scene in this and putting like a beachy scene in this. We'll see. But that's something I made, guys.
Thoroughly enjoyed making.
I love making. I love making things.
Okay, back to crochet, fan style.
I
Now,
just wanted to show you something that I did definitely.
Now you're going to have to talk us through, not walk us through. We're not walking anywhere. Talk us through what's happening with fan pattern in crochet.
Yeah, good thing my husband's doing the hosting. He's awesome. I couldn't ask for anyone better. I've been told that I need to add my husband more into my videos. So, ta-da! He's here.
Yeah, just don't have me craft anything.
No.
At least not in here.
No.
Not even whittling. You imagine how it'd go if I was busily whittling something out of wood, and then like I'm trying to talk at the same time, and the next thing the knife slips and I cut my finger.
Okay.
And it's
you wanted me to explain.
It goes from G straight to R, just like that.
Okay.
Yes.
So you go yarn over, put it through this loop right here.
Really big section.
The yarn over again. You go through one, yarn over through two, and you do it 2 more times. And you do it 1 more time. So this is the second one. And then you do 1 yarn over, pull through the loop, and that's it. And then you start again.
Okay, did everybody get that? All right.
That's the fan section.
Everybody who got that, get your crochet hook and yarn out and get busy. Everybody who didn't get it, just keep watching. I didn't get it, so I'm just going to keep watching.
Yeah, I think silver would look awesome too. I'm thinking of doing it in silver. The silver, I have a gold one, I have silver, and I have copper. I might use the silver the next time.
Or pewter, maybe.
I don't think I have pewter, but yeah.
We should get some. Get pewter.
Yeah. So, and then right through there. When we first started, we weren't sure if anyone was coming. Then Janice comes in, and then everyone else starts coming in.
Mm-hmm. So it was Janice that was popular, basically, is what you're telling us.
No.
They came to see Janice.
No, I think they came to see you.
They came to see you do crafting. Look, you're crafting. It's right there in front of them.
Yeah, but
So
when did I start doing the crafting?
About 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Well, they came to see all your little tiny pieces. All those little, things that have been splashed in and swirled around and poured out.
Are you talking about my resin pieces?
Yeah, them things.
Yeah.
What else would I be talking about that's been splashed in and poured around and swirled out? We could be talking about the dishes, ago. Who wants to see us wash the dishes?
Oh, no.
Put your hands up and vote if you want to see us wash the dishes.
No.
Well, I don't care how many votes we get because you're not going to come see us in the kitchen. That kitchen's a mess. Forget it.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
Okay, you want to see our kitchen, you're just going to have to show up in person. And guess what? You're not going to be able to figure that one out because it's really, really tiny in that little post office box. Now, although we would love to have actual friends come and visit at some stage, if anybody wants to actually hop on a plane, if you actually want to get to, or a boat, if plane's not your thing, or swimming, if that's not your thing either, it's a long swim. And if you do make it, you'll be in the Guinness World Book of Records. Let me tell you. But, yeah, any actual friends who want to get to the trouble on hopping on a plane, we will personally come to the airport and pick you up. Guarantee it.
Pewter would be kind of cool if I could find pewter color.
So, who wants to set the world record for swimming across the Pacific? Anyone? I wouldn't mind it. I just don't think I could do it.
There would be sharks right in your way.
No. They do it in a shark cage. Like, what happens if have you ever seen the
They actually swim in a shark cage.
the channel crossing? No, what they do in the channel crossing, what they do, right,
Uh-huh.
is over the side of the boat, there's this huge ring, right? Huge ring that's partly up out of the water, and it's just like you know what it puts me in mind of the most? You know how when you go and you order like French fries, and they've got the big oil container, and they put the wire basket, and they drop that down in. Well, they do that from the side of the boat, and I'm sure the sharks are swimming alongside, going, "Man, I'm not going near that thing because they're going to start boiling the water soon." So and they stay away. But the swimmer gets down inside that basket, right, and then they swim along, and they just move the boat along beside them at a rate of 1.2 knots or whatever it is. I don't know, however fast the swimmer thinks they can go. So you have to have a fairly slow boat. Sailboats aren't going to do it. It's going to have to be a motorboat.
Guys, I apologize if I'm
fighting the currents.
If you hear me grunting or anything, because I'm extremely in pain at the moment with my shoulder. I know for a fact that I pulled my shoulder muscle. It might have been torn. It's acting like it has been torn. And I blame myself for it. But yeah, my shoulder is in extreme pain.
It'd be interesting to see you start one of these things from scratch, dear, so that you're not feeding onto a loop already.
It's actually a shawl, Robert. But yes, thank you. I enjoy making prayer shawls, and this is like a very beautiful prayer shawl. It's all cotton. It's 100% cotton. So yeah. My goal is to make certain it's long enough, and it might need one more.
Another row, 2 rows maybe.
No, one more skew of yarn, and it might be done.
One more skew? Is it skew? I thought it was a skein or a skein.
Skein, maybe.
Skein. SKEIN.
Yeah.
I would have said skein. Who comes up with these words anyway?
Skein of yarn.
Seriously, who comes up with these words?
The English.
Well, the English is silly. Let me just say that right this minute. Okay? Having taught English as a second language, let me assure you, English is one of the worst languages in the world.
Yeah. Tomorrow I will be in a live with none other than Koala Crafts.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of our collab, so every, and I mean every part of the collab, you need to at least comment in my comment.
Okay, so
thing.
what you're saying is if they comment on the first video and the second video and the third video, right? But if they miss the fourth one,
I'll just write down who
it's
comments,
not good
and
enough.
that will be in the wheel.
So
And-
if one person comments in every video, they have a much better chance.
No.
No?
What will happen is
It's just that you're talking about commenting in every video, and I thought, is that the part of the rules? Do they have to comment in every video?
No, at
No.
least one of the videos.
At least one of the
You
videos.
need to comment if you want to win a Treasure Studios art canvas.
So that clears that up.
And it's the canvas that we are actually working on, and
Mhm.
it's all crystal.
Mm-hmm. This is the Galaxy Kittens?
No,
No? Which one is it?
that thing.
Okay, the name of the canvas is that thing?
No,
It's not that thing?
It's on there. I can't look at it. You have
Well,
to look at
I'll
it.
I'll go have a look at it, and I'll tell you what it is. How's that? You can't remember the name of it just off the top of your head?
Waterfall something. A cold waterfall, winter waterfall, or something
Could
like
be.
that.
Could be. We'll let it go at that for now. We'll look it up later. How's that?
Sounds good, thank you.
So now we're coming to the end here. What's different when you come to the end doing crocheting?
Okay, when you get to the end, you have to do a 3.
Okay.
Okay, this is just a.
Triple somersault with a half flip.
Okay.
How that improves your crocheting, I don't know, but I tell you what, it would really improve your acrobatics if you could manage it. I'd have to be a lot more limber than I currently am. This is why I don't do crochet. It's this triple somersault with a half twist that gets me.
2, 3, 4.
4?
You have to make 4 chain.
4?
4 chain.
You called 3.
I said
I can't
4.
change halfway through the flip. I'll hurt my back when I land in the pool.
Oh, brother. Oh.
I'm going to turn around and go back the other way now. And this is the tricky bit. I've seen a lot of people jump off those diving boards and fall down. I've never yet seen anyone leap out of the water and fly up.
So this starts.
You have to be using the force, but I tell you what, I reckon you'd win the high diving competition if you could do that trick. There's been a mistake. There's been a mistake. Oh, she just dragged it back a little bit. This is the other thing that freaks me about crocheting. You just got to pull it a little bit and it's gone. It's just back to being yarn again.
Yeah, that's right.
I call that deceiving.
It's not deceiving anyone.
Does it? I mean, it's got to be a final knot that you just tie off. That's all I'm going to say.
So there you go. There's a 1, 2, 3.
It's like stage theater.
And then you go right here, and then you go and start back into
back in. Now you know that's the spot because that's the really big hole that you left behind.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. There's always a pattern to it. I do like the fact that there's a pattern to it, even if I can't follow what that pattern actually is. I better read the comments. Oh, we've been link. Everybody's just linking up stuff. It's brilliant. I like it.
Yeah, I have Deborah
and Audie both go for
Audie doing it.
They enjoy it.
And they enjoy doing it. For
They do.
me.
It's very nice of them. Thank you very much, ladies.
I think Debbie is on, or is it Journey today?
I don't know. Shall we ask the audience?
I think it's Journey.
Could be.
I think it's Crafting Journey. I think it's Rebecca's.
Could find out. Stay tuned. More to come after this break.
That is a little bit too big.
Look! Removes the hook and it's gone.
It's Debbie. Okay, thank you, hon.
What's with that? That shouldn't happen. Crocheting defies the laws of physics. It's not like I watch and I'm thinking, yep, she's tying knots. And it turns out she's not. She's just looping the yarn around itself continually. You know? I would be there's a legend about Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great. And there was this little country apparently that had this ongoing challenge. And they had this humongous knot that somebody had tied up. It was called the Gordanian knot. And they wanted to basically have somebody
Thank you, Deborah.
really intelligent running their country. And so they said, and the choice of words is applicable. They
So
said,
tomorrow, can I ask a quick question?
no, you can ask a quick question. I'm right in the middle of something, but that's all right.
You'll remember it
I will.
because you're talking about Alexander the Great.
And the Gordanian knot,
Yeah.
which is a legend. We don't think it ever actually happened, but it's a great legend. Keep going.
Okay. Anyway, the question I had was tomorrow is a journey, crafting journey.
I'm sure someone will answer you.
Because I know Thursdays is my resin pour.
Mm.
And hopefully by that time, I'm talking about your Thursdays, my Fridays, is resin pour. And by that time, I should be a lot better than I am because I've been hurting so much on my shoulder.
I'm telling you what, I don't think it'd be resin pouring very much if you're going to have me do it.
You're not going to be resin pouring. You
Yeah,
don't know
that's
how to.
my entire point.
You don't even know how to.
Well, I think I know how to. I don't say I do it. I don't think I do it very well.
No, not as well as I do.
No, that's right. But anyway, to continue. They wanted someone very, very clever to rule their country, and so the challenge was that whoever could part the Gordanian knot would become king of this little country. Well, over the years, various scholars, various talented people, various, even people like sail makers and knot crafters and all the rest of it, they all tried to part the Gordanian knot and nobody could do it. It was impossible to untie. Well, Alexander the Great thought about this and he asked if he could have the challenge. Now, Alexander wasn't known for his knot tying or untying ability, as we know. But what do you think Alexander the Great did? He walked in, he drew out his sword, and he cut that knot in half with his sword with one swing. And he therefore claimed control of the country because the wording was not untie the Gordanian knot, but part the Gordanian knot. Sometimes you just got to think outside the box. There you go. You've learnt a legend.
Everyone's laughing.
Uh-huh. They enjoyed it.
Yeah. Is Audie still there?
Yeah, I'm sure she's in the room somewhere, although I haven't seen her for a little while.
Virgos don't like this.
What have you done?
Not what I done.
Hmm?
What this thing done.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to do this one way.
Mm.
I'm really nervous.
What's the problem, dear? It looks like an issue.
Right there's the knot.
There's a knot in. Oh, that's going to be entertaining.
No, it won't be. So.
What do we do about that?
Sorry.
Oh, it's violent. She just cut it. Just sliced it with a pair of scissors. It's over. Ow! Don't throw your little starfish at me. She's actually putting something aside and knocked the little starfish down. I'm just going to put it out of the way. Okay? Throwing stars is for ninjas.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So here we go. This is what happens. Now pay careful attention. This is what happens when you have to deal with something like this. You just pull it through. Just put a little loop and you pull it through and it becomes part of the pattern. And if only everything in life were that simple. So you're gradually trying to pull it up and knot it into place in the exact place she wants it. And that's a little trickier than it looks. It's nearly as tricky as it sounds. And then she's doing like a double wrap of the new thread to get in. And so I think what that means is that there will be a slightly, very slightly lumpy section and thready section, shall we say. Just here, where you'll have to look for it, I guess, to recognize it, where she's rejoined the thread. And she's not having fun with it. It doesn't look right, apparently. It's like, redo from start. Your shawl ends here.
No, the
No?
shawl does not end there.
Run out of thread. Shawl ends. It's over.
No, it's not.
The moral of the story is to make sure that your entire length of yarn is not free, one end to the other, before you start. And looping through again. She's actually only doing this for the beginners so that you can figure out what's going on.
So you go like this, and you have to do the whole thing.
Oh, that's why it's so tricky. You have to get them together.
Go
It looks like
in.
3 different threads, but it's actually only 2.
And then,
You're going to have to keep that up for a while.
no,
Oh, you're going to cut the other bead off later.
yeah.
Oh, so you have to start with a couple of threads, and then you get violent with the scissors again.
No.
No, just a careful little snip. So my question is, why did you pull that much thread then? If you're only going to cut it off. I'm just checking.
You'll see what I'm doing.
I am. I'm seeing what you're doing. I'm watching carefully.
Yeah.
We're all watching with bated breath here.
Yeah.
See what happens. Don't have your bated breath for too long because you tend. Well, actually, you can't pass out unless you've got something seriously wrong with your airway system.
Let's see if that looks a little bit better.
Then you can pass out.
Okay, so yeah.
But if you've got a
It's
standard
good.
breathing
I
system
see.
like most
It
humans.
looks good. It looks good. Looks good. Looks good.
Okay, she's managed to get to this stage, and now she's doing the double thing again with the extra length of thread. She was doing just one for a while, and then she's just gone back to double, and I don't know what the reasoning is behind it.
I think they know.
Well, yeah, they're probably more intelligent than I am, but that's got nothing to do with it. I should be able to figure it out. I'm watching. See, because you go back to 1, and then it's 2 again. And it's like, this is not fan pattern. Let's just say that right now. I mean, it's attempting fan pattern, but yeah, just adding the thread in. And it's like, and then back to 1 again. And you just gradually, like, I don't know why it does it that way. Is it because it's all the way over there to the left and you have to wait until you get over to it?
I do something wrong here.
I'm distracting you, aren't I?
No.
No.
Fine.
Okay,
Fine.
I'm good.
I have to do it this way. That's what's wrong.
Uh-huh. Yeah, up there first. And then, and only then. No, still on the single. I personally think that other double thread is going to be cut off later. I'm waiting to see if it can in fact be incorporated into the pattern. I'm not sure it can. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
He
I'm
doesn't,
not-
he doesn't understand a crocheter or a knitter. He just doesn't. He's like, he's freaked out when it comes to if your outfit will unravel. He's actually freaked out about that. It's so
Come on,
funny.
it's scary. You imagine you're walking down the street and you go, oh look, I've got a stray thread on my pullover. Let me just pull that out there for a second, and next thing you know, oh, I'm freezing cold. I lost my entire pullover because I pulled one thread.
Oh.
I don't think that's right. I think clothing should just be clothing. Once you've put it together, it should stay together, and that's it. But I watch this and I go, no, clothing is an illusion. It's just one yarn.
It is. Well, actually, it's more than just one yarn.
Well, it's more than one now. It's like 2 now. Well, I mean, you've added a few times. There's a few different colors in here.
I know you don't understand it. You'll never understand crochet.
Mm.
It's like with knitting. He couldn't understand knitting either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning how to knit, guys. I'm learning how to knit, which is awesome. My knitting is not as good as my crochet, as you can tell. Love crocheting.
Imagine what it was like before they had knitting needles. They had to do it with their fingers.
Did they?
They did.
Hmm.
You've seen that. You've seen people knitting with their fingers on
I
like
think they
YouTube.
use pieces of wood.
That was only to keep people away so that they couldn't see what they were making.
Uh-huh.
That's why knitting needles have sharp ends. You don't need to stab the wool. What's it for? It's to stab busybodies who can't mind their own business while they're busy doing something that's trying to be relaxing. And they come along and say, "What are you doing?" And you just whip out the knitting needle and give them a quick stab in the leg or something. And they go, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know." And they go away.
Mm.
In the meantime, they just go back to working with their fingers. There's no reason that I know of for a knitting needle to be sharp. This one's worse. It's got a hook in it. So you have to drag it out carefully sideways. You just can't pull it out. At least it's not sharp. Bit of a bonus. And no, I am not speaking from personal experience. Nobody has ever felt the need to stab me with a knitting needle or anything else. Just, I've heard. Either that or I'm just making it up.
I think you're making it up.
I could be just making it up.
Yeah.
I think it's significant, though, that some of the original knitting needles were made out of bone.
Yeah, it was out of bone or it was out of wood.
Yeah, bone, wood. What else? Later they had steel.
Yeah, they did.
You hear
that.
those things going there. Click, 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 click. They're crazy. My mother had a pair of steel knitting needles.
Yeah, they were given to me.
Mm-hmm. Click, 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 click.
And
Go
he's
like
heard me. He's heard how I'm not as strong as his mother on knitting. But like I said, I do know how to knit.
Mm-hmm.
Barely.
Yep.
But I do know how to knit. And Jeff has a favorite pullover he wears that his mother made him.
I've had it for more than 30 years. That's older than some of the people listening. Let me work it out. 33? About 33 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still going.
I've never really watched FB. Okay, you go in here.
Oh, I'm glad you know how to knit. Look, Robert, I love watching knitting. I would like to learn knitting, but I watch and I watch and I watch and I go, and after that, what did you just do? I can't. My mind can't seem to grasp the motions and make them work. I watch and I think I know what I'm doing, and then when I actually go to do it, it's just like, no.
He did learn how to do the knot. It's a special knot that we do on.
Yeah, that's it. Step one took me nearly half an hour to learn how to tie the knot on. So it's like, am I going to knit? It's not going to happen.
He's made 4 blankets.
Oh, that's good.
What size blanket?
That's 4 more than I've made, and probably will ever make.
What size blankets?
Yeah, we want to know. We want the answer in millimeters.
No.
No? Centimeters?
Feet.
Feet! In feet!
Yeah.
You imperialist, you.
Honey, I'm from America.
I know.
Of course I'm an imperialist.
Aha, there you go. You heard it here live on Rivka's Craft Corner. America has imperial ambitions, just in case you didn't know. Feet and inches.
Yeah, feet and inches.
How about in rows? How about in blanket rows?
5 feet and 60 inches. That's cool. So, was it like a
Wait a
twin
second.
size-
Wait a second.
Was it a twin size blanket, or was it
No, not 5 feet and 60 inches. 5 feet is about 60 inches.
Oh.
Because 60 inches would be another 5 feet.
So was it like a twin size blanket is what you made?
It's 5 feet across. It's a single.
Oh, well, that's...
Or a very short person. 5 feet down, maybe.
A twin is a single.
What? A twin is...
In America, a twin is a single. It's like it fits a child's bed, basically.
You guys just make stuff up as you go along, don't you?
No!
So I'm going to the bathroom and they mean the toilet. You know what I mean? This is like, did you just do it to confuse us? What's going on here? I've seen videos, things that they do in America and only in America.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. So you make queen size blankets? Or
He said
twin
about we
size
don't know what
blankets,
the
or-
other direction is. We know it's 5 feet in one direction. It's probably about like 5 millimeters thick, and we just want to know the other direction now. That's it. I heard one explanation of the universe as being something like a rubber sheet. I really hope not, because if it's a rubber sheet, maybe it's actually a trampoline. And if the universe is a trampoline, what's it a trampoline for? And when are the kids going to come back and play on it again?
Yeah, shawls are pretty easy. This is actually what you call a shell shawl. I want to make a kitty cat shawl later on, but it's a shell shawl. No, not shell shock. Shell shawl. It's
SHELL
I'll show you. If you
SHAWL.
look at it, it looks kind of like shells,
Mm-hmm.
seashells.
It does.
That's what, or the fan shawl. Oh, cool.
There you go. That's amazing.
1, 2, 3.
Robert does a lot of work there.
Yeah, he does. He likes doing diamond painting. He likes knitting.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I do like knitting.
I think he knows how to cross stitch too.
I
but
can
I'm
sew.
not sure.
I know, we can ask him. Robert, do you know how to cross stitch?
I do have my Ada.
I used to know how to cross
I
country.
actually have my Ada or my Ada or whatever you call it. I do
Spell it.
have AIDA.
Okay, I would pronounce that Ada.
Yeah, I have my Ada cloth for learning to cross stitch.
There you go. So you're set to start.
Yeah.
All organized. You'll need another day to get that going.
I'm not doing
You've
cross
got
stitch
Tuesday,
yet.
Wednesday, and Thursday, and you'll have to take up Friday
I'm not
and Saturday.
doing cross stitch yet.
No?
No.
You don't want to do stitching while you're on a cross country? Running cross country?
What?
What? Combining like sports with it.
I don't.
It's not cross
think
stitch?
So.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
What used to really fascinate
I
me?
only have like 3 minutes.
Oh,
Now.
okay, I've got to shut up.
Track. I'm gonna have my husband do the thumbs up for me because I
Woo!
can't do it.
Thumbs up.
No, that's down. You need to have it aimed like that.
I can do it if I want. Thumbs up. See? How do you know that's up? Look at that,
Please
Harry.
give me a thumbs up if you like my video. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And guys, I do have a lot of uploads to put up. It's just taking me a little bit of time. Please forgive me. I am trying.
Mhm.
And please comment.
You're trying, and I'm very trying.
Oh, brother.
Mhm.
Anyways.
What?
Anyways. Many blessings, guys, and shalom. I apologize about not doing a lot of the crocheting. Janice wanted to see my work of art that I've done with resin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he says he doesn't understand cross stitch, which is fine.
That's all right.
We will let you go for now. I'll see you tomorrow on the collab with Koala Crafts. Have a blessed evening, guys. Shalom.
Shalom, everyone.